Why our own no dey ever go successful? Why Nigeria own no dey ever go successful? Our own dey always dey different. All these coup plotters, una no see as other African countries take plot their own coup, e go successful. Burkina Faso plot their own coup, e work for them. Madagascar plot their own coup, e work for them. Why our own con dey different? E reach una turn, una go dey expose una self. Why can't you people do this thing to be successful? Hi, for now Nigerians for the jolly, Nigerians for the happy. Say they don't comot this authoritarian leader, this dictator out of power. Muna try again, no. Make una no give up for this coup. Muna try again. Next one will work. I am sure that come 2027, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be re-elected as the president of this country. You know, go happen. We have had it up to here. We are tired, and we must vote him out in 2027. But this people when they plot this coup, Muna try make it successful. Next coup, Muna go plot make it successful. I beg.
So the army officers where they allege say that they plot coup to dethrone Tinubu, now office of the National Security Advisor, now they attach them to. That is no bad where they come out every day, they talk say security, they improve. So one of the leaders of the coup, they say in name, now Lieutenant Colonel Al-Makura, a nephew to former Nasarawa State Governor. They say even recently come back from China for special forces training. Almost all the officers where they allege say they plan to dethrone Tinubu now from northern Nigeria. I wish they succeed you for the vex, I mean you for the happy say we enter military coup again. What is your opinion? Leave it in the comment section.
A coup d'etat almost happened in Nigeria. For those of you that did not understand, according to the claim, there is some group of soldiers that were planning to overthrow President Tinubu. And the information that we gather was that there are some group of politicians behind this false allegation, because it's still an allegation, is not confirmed yet. There are some group of soldiers that organize themselves planning to take over President Tinubu's seat, to dethrone him. But they were not smart enough like the one that happened in Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger. So they were quick to apprehend by other soldiers. All this information that I'm telling you, I gathered it from Sahara Reports. Sahara Reports still claim that in previous military statements that they claim that the arrest is not due to coup plots. It was due to another offense that they committed. In same Sahara statement, they still claim, other soldiers claim that their arrest was due to coup plot. So Nigerian, what do you think about this information? Anyway, share your thought on the comment section responsibly, and for those that love to cry, cry responsibly on the comment section. Thank you.
Breaking news, guys. 16 military men were arrested in Nigeria who were secretly planning a military coup in Nigeria against President Ahmed Tinubu. This is serious. These guys were actually trying to replicate what happened in Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger. And the very recent one that just happened in Madagascar, just yesterday, they inaugurated their new military president, Mikel. Now, these guys were planning to overthrow the President Tinubu's government, and the 16 men who were holding a secret meeting over a military coup in Nigeria were arrested by the DIA. According to this report, a senior officer of the Defense Intelligence Agency involved in this arrest told Sahara Reporters that the officers, led by an army brigadier general, were planning to stage a coup and take over government from the selfish politicians, according to this report. These 16 men involved has already started their secret meeting on how to overthrow the president and the top government officials. According to report, these men are all officers within the rank of captain to brigadier general. Their main objective was to overthrow President Tinubu and announced a military government in Nigeria. Guys, this is serious. So these guys want to replicate what happened in Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger, and the recent one that just happened in Madagascar. They want to replicate it down here in Nigeria. This is serious, guys.
There is confusion and tension across Nigeria following a news report that 16 senior military officers have been secretly arrested for allegedly plotting to overthrow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. Hey! Coup d'etat. According to exclusive information from Sahara Reporters, the officers said to be between the ranks of captain and brigadier general were caught after weeks of undercover surveillance by the Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA, and other security bodies. When the news first came out, the Nigerian military tried to hide it. They released an official statement saying the officers were arrested for disciplinary issues and failing promotion exams repeatedly. They claimed the matter was simple, about career frustration and indiscipline. Brigadier General Coup, who is the Director of Defense Information, explained that the arrested officers had been showing acts of indiscipline and were being questioned for breaking military rules. He said their anger mainly came from them being stuck at the same rank for too long. However, high-ranking insiders who spoke to Sahara reporters said the truth was much deeper and more dangerous. They claimed the arrested soldiers were actually planning a coup, which is a secret move to forcefully remove the president and take control of the government. A top officer from the Defense Intelligence Agency revealed that the plan was discovered through secret intelligence gathering. According to him, the suspect had been holding private meetings, complaining that the country was being destroyed by selfish politicians and that it was time for the military to take over. He said all 16 of them were quietly picked up from different parts of Nigeria and are now being detained at the DIA headquarters in Abuja. Another insider explained that the secret coup plan was one of the main reasons the Independence Day parade on October 1st was suddenly cancelled. He said the plan was to strike during the parade, a moment when the president, top government officials, and foreign diplomats would all be present. According to Sahara reporters, the military has allegedly decided to keep things quiet and release a soothing public statement so that Nigerians wouldn't panic or start spreading wild rumors. But inside the barracks, Sahara reporters report that the matter is being treated with utmost seriousness. The officers are being interrogated secretly and more names are said to be on the list of people under investigation. A senior officer who spoke off record said the military doesn't want Nigeria to lose confidence in them, especially at a time when the country is already facing serious economic hardship and insecurity. Since gaining independence in 1960, Nigeria has witnessed 5 successful coups and several failed attempts. Many older Nigerians still remember the dark days of military rule when the government was run by force. Opposition voices were silenced and ordinary citizens lived in fear. That's why this new development is worrying to many people. The thought that some soldiers might still be thinking about taking power by force brings back old memories that Nigerians would rather forget. Sources also told Sahara reporters that corruption and poor treatment of soldiers have created bitterness among many officers. Some soldiers complain that they risk their lives daily while the top brass and politicians live in luxury. Others feel stuck because promotions are often based on connections and ethnic favoritism rather than merit. This, they say, is one of the reasons some officers have lost hope in the system. However, security experts have warned that a coup is never the solution. They say it only brings suffering, fear, and backwardness. Instead, they called on the government to improve the welfare of soldiers, restore discipline in the army, and rebuild trust between the military and the people. So in summary, 16 senior officers are now in detention for allegedly planning to remove President Tinubu from office. The army says it's about failed promotion exams, but insiders insist it's a real coup plot. The plan was allegedly to strike on October 1st, which explains why this year's Independence Day parade was quietly cancelled. For now, investigations continue, but Nigerians are watching closely and praying that democracy survives another storm.
If you want to learn contents like this, send me a message. It is 25,000. I also have a class where I teach Igbo. It is $5 per section. Send me a message now and don't miss it. Thanks.
You see that news of coup in Nigeria today? Now politics. That news, now politics, Joe. You see that news that 60 soldier was arrested because they wanted to plot a coup d'etat against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's a politics. Come down, let me tell you why the news is politics. Do you remember that Sowore, you understand, plan a protest if Nnamdi Kanu is not released before 20 October? He's going to lead a national protest to a National Assembly to make sure that they release Nnamdi Kanu. And 20 is Monday, right? Today is 18, tomorrow is 19, Monday is 20. So they know Sowore don't joke whenever he says something. So what did they do now? They have to bring a news that will put fear for Nigerians' body. You understand, Abba? They want to put fear in Nigerian body so that by the time they want to do that protest, they will mass security everywhere that allegedly they are trying to overthrow the president. You get a point? It's politics. There is nobody want to play coup in Tinubu. Nobody want to play that coup. Okay, who are those soldiers? Who are their names? Their faces? You understand? That coup news is politics. To my understanding, is politics. I know so many of you are people here, but this say, why you don't see? Why you don't see? I know so many of you don't know the effect of military regime. You don't know how bad military government was. That because I know the country is hard, but anything coup news like this, it is sweet enough for body, but that is the worst news you ever hear. People that experience military regime, they will tell you, not ever pray to witness military regime. I swear to God, not pray to witness it. Let us assume say Tinubu is a military president. Despite all the shege we are seeing, we don't even have belief when is he going to give it to another person, unless somebody make a successful coup on him, then the power will go to another person. But now, if Tinubu is doing you bad, there is a hope that maybe in 4 years' time you elect him out, put another person. That's beautiful things about democracy. After 4 years, you change another government. No matter how you do, you will not pass 8 years. You understand? So that news is politics. There's nothing like coup in Nigeria. That news is just politics, just to distract the people, to put fear for your body. But if police catch you from Monday, if they catch you, you don't enter.
This is a sign. So the present government must work hard, do well for the people, so the soldiers can stay in their barracks, not having ideas to come and take over government. For where democracy has come to stay. No, stay in the barracks. We will sort our problem ourselves, and there will be democracy. Soldiers' job is to protect the nation, not to take over. That's the gospel truth. So please, and democracy to you people that are in power, you see this one never happened since 1999, is a sign to say things are not going well. Work on it. God bless our country. Amen. Democracy is still better than military.
Breaking news. Attempted coup in Nigeria. 16 military men have been arrested. Which kind of mumu military men be that safe? Which kind of mumu military men be this one? God, that beg. Eh? More military men will not get sense, no sense.
16 military men for Nigeria, they plan to overtake Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Due to they don't catch the 16 military men. But my question be say, what about if the 16 military men can succeed overtake President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Nigerians, will you be happy or will you rebel against the coup?
It was also reported that was the reason why President Bola Tinubu cancelled October 1st, which is supposed to be Independence Day celebration in Nigeria. As usual, federal government and the military has come out to deny this accusation. Although they admitted that some top generals were arrested, but they are trying to say it was not due to a coup. There was nothing like that. Nigerians, naturally, we don't trust this government. They have lied so much. They have lied about Japan. They have lied about Saudi Arabia investment. They have lied about Qatar investment. So they are coming out to debunk this news. It changes nothing. We are used to them not saying the truth. But these are the two questions that are important. One, if the military is actually trying to take over, then it's another proof that they understand that majority of Nigeria, despite these defections of governor, are not happy with this government. And a government that have put 141 million Nigerians in poverty already knows that people poor will not be happy with them. In 2 years, they have added over 50 million Nigeria to the poverty. The second question, if the government actually brought out this propaganda, as they usually do, because they are scared and trying to do what we call reverse psychology, putting out this news when it's not true. Same blogs like Instablog that are known for APC blog and some other way the news came out. It could be that the government brought the news out to try to stop this Nnamdi Kanu protest that's going to come up soon, or puts military on checkpoints that we are watching you, just to control the narrative, because this government, all they have been good at is politics. Since they came into government, all they have been doing is politics, not governance. They have started campaigning. Today they were two campaigning, both Kogi State and Lagos State. Why are they campaigning? Because they are scared. Two reasons why they are scared. They want us to be scared and they want us to be silent. And we will not be afraid or silent.
Military coup in Nigeria. Guys, this is the latest update. According to Sahara Reporter newspaper claims, over 16 military top officials has been arrested. According to intelligence, they were trying to conduct military coup against the president of Nigeria, Asiwaju Tinubu. Take a look at. As you can see the report, Sahara newspaper just posted this few minutes ago. Guys, what do you think? Over 16 top military officers has been arrested. They were not that brave like Ibrahim Traoré, Assimi Goïta, and Bola Ahmed Tiani. And Madagascar that just took place few days ago. Nigeria own has failed. So guys, what do you think? According to Sahara Reporter, I'm not the one saying this. You can see the news source, right? What?
Nigerians, this is breaking news. This man just survived a military coup attempt. According to the news, the military intelligence arrests senior military officers for plotting coup against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was almost taken over by military personnel in Nigeria. The spirit of Ibrahim Traoré is flying. That's crazy. Well, this is one of the things that I didn't expect that will happen in Nigeria right now. And then we have a protest on Monday, free Nnamdi Kanu protest. This is too much for Tinubu to swallow at the same time. I think the best thing for Tinubu is just to go and release Nnamdi Kanu so that he can face one particular people. Even the military of this country are fed up. I wish Bola Ahmed Tinubu well. But since they say alleged, they should free these guys too. Where the country is going, even the military are suffering. After Ibrahim Traoré forget people that plot coup against him several times. A military president, a military that you somebody that you will call head of state. So I don't know why Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not do the same. So they should let them go.
Welcome back to Gistline. Nigeria is once again facing serious political tension as reports claim that 16 senior officers of the Nigerian Armed Forces, from captains to brigadier generals, they have been arrested for allegedly planning to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from power, and they want to bring back military rule. And according to sources, the Defense Intelligence Agency, they discovered a secret plan that was supposed to happen on October 1st, which was Nigeria's Independence Day, but it was reportedly stopped after security warnings. And the military, however, they denies this claim, saying the officers were only detained for indiscipline and exam failure, not for plotting a coup. So why are you detaining someone for exam failure? I don't understand. So now many Nigerians are finding it hard to believe the official story, because some think that the government is trying to hide the truth to avoid panic and probably embarrassment, while others believe there was never a coup at all. Just another sign of rising tension and mistrust inside the armed forces. So the situation has left people wondering what is really happening behind the scene and why things seem to be getting worse in this country. Across Nigeria, frustration is growing. Many citizens and even some within the military, they are unhappy with the current state of leadership. High prices, unemployment, insecurity, lack of trust in governments has also made the people of Nigeria to lose hope. Whether or not there was a real coup or there was a plan to have it, one thing is clear for me: this country is suffering, they are struggling, and the government needs to find honest and lasting solutions to restore peace and confidence before things get out of hand. So some Nigerians are even mocking Tinubu. Some seems to be happy, saying that okay, why was this coup not successful like other countries? We all saw what happened in Madagascar recently, the coup in Burkina Faso and all that. So why can't theirs be successful? Because this part tired of old leaders, the same old faces coming up every time. So what do you think about this coup? What if it was successful? What would have happened? Well, let me know what you think in the comment section. And if today is your first time joining my channel, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Hello everyone, you see the breaking news that they have there. It says alleged coup plot to overthrow Tinubu, and Sahara Reporters has it, on its news. Let me go through the news and then go through the news and then tell you what I think about this whole issue that's there. I know a lot of it has been all over, some of the media spaces and all of that. And it says exclusive: Nigerian Defense Intelligence detains Brigadier General, other officers over alleged coup plot to overthrow Tinubu. A coup d'etat is an overt attempt by a military organization or other government elites to unseat an incumbent person or leadership. At least 16 senior military coup officers have been detained by the armed forces of Nigeria for allegedly planning coup d'etat to overthrow Bola Tinubu, top resources have told Sahara Reporters. A coup d'etat is an overt, I've said that earlier, where they say that, I don't know why Sahara Reporters always does this thing, they're repeating the same thing almost immediately after. But anyway, while the Nigerian military in a statement few days ago claimed the detention of the officers was linked to repeated failure in promotion examination and perceived career stagnation, top resources revealed that they were actually arrested over a coup plot. The Armed Forces of Nigeria wishes to inform the public that a routine military exercise has resulted in the arrest of 16 officers over issues of indiscipline and breach of service regulation. The Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur had said in an ambiguous statement. Investigations have revealed that their grievances stem largely from perceived career stagnation caused by repeated failure in promotion examinations, among other issues. Some of the apprehended officers had been under jurisdiction for various offenses, either awaiting or undergoing trial. Their conduct was deemed incompatible with the standards of military service. However, a senior official of the Defense Intelligence Agency involved in the arrest told Sahara Reporters that the officers led by an Army Brigadier General were planning to stage a coup and take over government from selfish politicians. He said the coup attempt was thwarted after an intelligence gathering by the DIA and sister agencies. The 16 officers were planning a coup. The military authorities were just being diplomatic in the statement released by the spokesperson. They have started doing secret meetings on how to overthrow Tinubu. The road president, it's not my president, so Tinubu and other top government officials, the resource to Sahara Reporters. They are all officers within the rank of captain to Brigadier General and are still in detention at the DIA as we speak. They were picked recently at their various houses around the country. Their main objective was to overthrow Tinubu and announce a military government. Another source added the October 1st Independence Day parade was cancelled because of the coup attempt. He said, yes, they were arrested for planning to stage a coup and take over government. That was the main reason why the Independence Day parade, scheduled to hold on Wednesday, October 1st, as part of activities marking the country's 65th independence anniversary, was cancelled. This was because an intelligence report showed they were planning the coup on October 1st during a military parade. So the National Security Advisor and other service chiefs asked Tinubu-led government, illegitimate government, by the way, to cancel the parade earlier scheduled to mark that day. Their plan was to shoot Tinubu and other top politicians during the event. The move by the military authorities announcing their arrest was to douse tension. Since Nigeria became independent in 1960, there have been 5 successful military coups. Recently, there have been allegations of corruption in the military, which some of the officers and soldiers have blamed for their loss of interest in the country's military. Let me put my glasses down. And honestly, if you guys want my honest opinion, well, somehow I don't believe this thing. I don't even believe this thing. Tinubu or whatever, there are people are looking for a way to either change attention to something else or whatever, with a lot of things that are happening. There are 2 things going on. I just feel this whole story, it looks so fabricated. That's my honest. I'm not basing it on anything. It's not as if I've not even done so you say, okay, this is the evidence on ground. It's not a calculated, it's just my hunch. You know, when you have this feeling, something is missing, so it's not gelling, it's not there, that's just the way I'm feeling. It's not based on any facts. So somebody can have a superior argument over this, so I'm not basing it on looking at the facts on table and anything. I just feel a hunch that it just looks so staged. It looks like this is such a lie. They're just putting this thing out, to divert attention and then carry people onto other news. So that becomes the news. You see the fact that a lot of flack has come out of this this list that was where they put a lot of criminals that it took so many years for them to be arrested, prosecuted, and sentenced to jail. And all of a sudden, Tinubu comes out and it just frees them. So it's causing a whole lot of problems. ICPC is not happy, EFCC is not happy. I saw a report the other day. I'm going to do a video on it. ICPC is not happy, EFCC is not happy. Even there was this thing where they said the Attorney General's office said they were going to not check it. How are you checking something after a presidential pardon has been done? Does that mean that they did not check it before you people took the whole thing? So I think they're just looking for a way to just shift people's attention away and just put it on something. And that's just my hunch. And it's not, like I said earlier, it's not based on anything. The other thing I also see is that and then this is also another opportunity for them to be able to do a lot of crazy things and say, oh, they're doing it because there was a military coup or military attempt or whatever. I beg. Then shift ground. Then they will now bring in a lot of security measures. Now more monies are going to be spent, tightening of security, that, all of these things. And then the other thing also for me that I see is the fact that some people want to have access to money. So of course we know this fear, they will use fear to be able to get. So just like doing when Abacha was there, they were doing this Nadeco this, Nadeco that. Before you know something, they are training, they're putting fire here, detonating something here. Then it's Nadeco. Then bring more money for protection, bring more money. When it comes to security, any kind of dollars, they don't even be naira they will give. Now dollars, they will be releasing whatever money. They say national security matter. There's no national security matter. There's somebody who wants to do something somewhere. That's just what I feel. But let me just go and look at some of the comments. Let me go and look at some of the comments that oh my goodness, this is not funny, but the first thing I saw is this. It says, if not to fight bandits now, intelligence go dull past donkey. And then another person said, LOL, I have a seaport to sell. Exactly. I don't even know. This one said, LOL, I have a seaport to sell to you if you believe this cock and bull story. Honestly, it's just such a cock and bull story. Even from reading it, there's nothing in that story that's making you feel that, oh, there's nothing. They are just looking for this thing. Then this thing, the Echo says, during the October 1st parade makes the report lack substance. The president's security.
Like this is a wonder shall never end. Yes, according to Sarah Reporters News, you understand, which I shall use to read for us, you understand. They say that an alleged coup plot to overthrow Tinubu. when I listen to the news, I just got a laugh. For the beginning of the statement to the end, I don't say a lie. All these people, they all form how they want to distract everybody because of this coming. For my opinion, and because of this free radical protest where they come, you understand? They want for that Christian genocide. So they find way they want to distract everybody. So everybody rest. Not say all these people nothing they not fit do. Nothing they not fit do. So not between they start all these things. So they find one way or another. You understand? So we know the story. All this is na your cook up story and not be true. You understand? Not be true. You understand? If not the military regime, if you want may happen because okay, we say we did democracy, so it's there for democracy now. We did. Nobody get the right. Everybody not get the right again. You understand? So if you want may happen, but all this one na pure lie. I not believe. So I see my everybody already covered now. So which my opinion? So how are the matter? Let us know that conversation. I also want to share one for your boy.
I will say one Nigerian government to watch out this. There is under plan by Navy Air Force of a coup. Navy Air Force. I said it, somebody was telling me that it's a false. He said it's a commentator. I don't want to know. Maybe it's a commentator. It's what I saw. I'm saying. But it will not work. Coup cannot remove Tinubu. No coup. So any military planning coup is waste of time, energy. And the people planning it, supporting them, they are the friend of the government. But what I see is that it will not work. It will not fly. So if you are trying to do coup, you are just wasting your time, energy, and what have you. That is just the message of the Lord.
We dey here, they laugh about Mandikis and Momo. Meanwhile, it was just reported that 16 officers, military officers, including a brigadier general, were just arrested over alleged plot of coup to overthrow Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And they failed. They said it happened on that 1st October, that was when they started hearing the news. We dey here, they laugh. Meanwhile, some people tried to. One person don't go talk, because tell me how they take no. Hey, alleged coup, like they won't tell and say go, no want. Ha.